arms around. I was like, okay.
All right.
We good?
I did the calls right.
Alright, let's do the rodeo party. Here we go.
Students, colleagues, families, friends, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests, it is a privilege to welcome you this afternoon to celebrate the 159th commencement ceremony held on this magnificent campus. This is a very special day. There are no words to express our overwhelming pride in sharing this event with you. To the parents, relatives, friends, and those who are no longer with us, but who are here in spirit, thank you for the privileged gift of being a part of these remarkable students' lives. Now, I would like to recognize and thank our outstanding faculty and dedicated staff for all of their time and effort, which has contributed greatly to the successful completion of the class of 2017's academic studies and diploma requirements. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to present to you Norwich Free Academy's class of 2017. At this time, I ask that you join me in honoring some very special guests who have been invited to share this day with our students as they celebrate the 50th anniversary of their graduation from NFA. Led by bagpipers from NFA's class of 2012, Colleen Kornoyer and Daniel Pislowski, and members of NFA's faculty, please welcome NFA's class of 1967. NFA is especially proud and mindful to continue the observance of our time-honored traditions. The hymn Dundee was first performed in 1858 at the first Academy commencement. NFA's senior ambassador singers, under the direction of Mrs. Tanya Lehman, will sing the national anthem and the hymn Dundee. Vocalists, please come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you stand for the singing of the national anthem and remain standing for the hymn Dundee.
light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave. Let children hear the mighty deeds which God performed of old, which in our younger years we saw, and which our fathers told. Thus shall they learn in God alone, their hope securely stands, that they may ne'er forget his works, but practice his commands.
NFA's Ambassador Singers. Marshals, will you please seat the class of 2017? Honored guests, proud families, and treasured friends, please be seated. Earlier this year, our first two speakers competed in the 2017 Caden Williams Prize Reading Contest for the distinct honor of speaking today. It is my pleasure to introduce you to NFA's 2017 Ivy Orator, Vincent Wong. Vincent, will you please come forward?
Hello, class of 2017. The day that once seemed so far, far away has finally arrived. We endured hours in class. We trudged from Latham to Bradlaugh. We hiked 3 stories in Terrell. We've made new friends, lost a few old ones, and have shown kindness or annoyance to those next to us between classes. But we can all rejoice that today is our high school graduation, a day that ends this journey of mandatory education that lasted more than a decade. I do not know how each of you feels about the education you have received at NFA, but what I do know is that for me, and for many of us graduating today, we believe education is the path to success, because with every passing year, the more we learn, the better we think critically and make sense of the world around us and the problems that lie ahead. The more we learn, the closer we get to that perfect job to live our American dream. As Kofi Annan, a diplomat from Ghana who served as Secretary General of the United Nations, once said in his 1997 address to the World Bank Conference, "Knowledge is power. Information is liberating. Education is the premise of progress in every society, in every family. But most importantly, education transforms lives." Here's an example. A child was born into poverty in the Lower East Side of New York City, and his immigrant parents, with little formal education, labored long and hard as unskilled workers. They told their child on numerous occasions, "It's really not a question of whether or not I love my job. It's only what I can do to make sure you stay focused in school." That child is off to Boston University to study and make his parents proud. I am this child. His parents are my parents. They are out there watching me at this very moment. I realize that success comes in different forms for different people. Whatever your dream is, work hard for it, so that, in my parents' words, 你可以照顾自己，别变成一个坏人，也别住在我们家当一个饭桶, which means, loosely translated, so you can take care of yourself and stay away from trouble, and most definitely not be a freeloader in our house. Thank you, and good luck next year.
NFA's 2017 Ivy Orator, Vincent Wong. Having earned the honor of being this year's class speaker is Rihanna Lucas. Rihanna, will you please come forward?
Congratulations, class of 2017. We made it through the trials of the adventure known as high school. I bet there were days when you thought you wouldn't make it, but here we are, successful and victorious. Many of you may not know me. My name is Rihanna Lucas, and this year was my first at NFA. Though I cannot reminisce about all 4 years at the Academy, I can recall this amazing, life-changing year. And it has been nothing short of an incredible narrative, like an adventure quest in an enchanted land. Together, we climbed tall towers to reach the highest rooms of Terrell or Bradlaugh for class. We walked through throngs of giants, underclassmen who somehow reached 6'2" at the age of 15. We fought the homework monsters just to maintain our grades. Our knights in shining armor defeated the AP test in battle. And we can never forget overcoming the dangerous black beetles that paralyzed our bodies in the mannequin challenge. High school is a story that will never be forgotten. However, this is where the page turns. This chapter in our life's adventure is over. And from here, we take out that pen and paper and we begin to write the masterpiece called the rest of our lives. That incredible narrative may be about a high school graduate who went to college, into the military, to work, or just took some time to discover what comes next. But whatever you write, let it be great. In other words, whatever comes next, do it to the best of your abilities. Earn straight A's in college, move up a rank in the military, flip the bombest burgers McDonald's has ever seen. Silence those who doubted you, and make those who support you proud. Every story ever written has good and evil, trials and tribulations, and along the way, the characters will face them all. Your story may include the dragon of college debt, or the demons of petty coworkers. And sometimes you may find that the main character of your story is not the hero you imagined yourself to be. In times like these, remember where you came from. Remember your peers at NFA and your families. Remember those who love you are the very ones who supplied you with the tools to write your story. To you, our parents, families, friends, and all of you back there in the stands, we say thank you. Because what kind of story would possibly be before us without the people who gave us knowledge and opportunity? And thank you for our teachers, being lanterns in lighting our way to the future. So, as you sit there pondering your next story, remember your NFA quest and the wisdom it has given you. Remember the families that support you on your way to success, and do your best to make them proud. Class of 2017, whatever proves to be your next story, I know it will be an incredible narrative.
(2017) class speaker, Rihanna Lucas. I am honored and proud to introduce our next speaker, David Sumner, representative of NFA's class of 1967, who will address the class of 2017. Mr. Sumner.
Members of the Board of Trustees and NFA corporators, administration, faculty, staff, my fellow alumni, especially from the class of 1967, and most especially you, the class of 2017, and your families and friends. Good afternoon. I have the honor of extending congratulations to the class of 2017 on behalf of the 50th anniversary class of 1967. I am delighted to have this opportunity because I feel a special connection to NFA and to this ceremony. And by the way, I'm very grateful I did not have to compete with Vincent and Rihanna for the honor. The tradition of inviting 50th reunion classes to participate in commencement began in 1991. On that day, 26 years ago, as a member of the class of 1941, my mother marched with her classmates and with the Academy's soon-to-be newest alumni. No doubt some of the parents of today's graduates were themselves a part of the class of 1991 and remember that day. I feel a special connection to this institution because it is not a result of happenstance, an accident of where I happen to live. In fact, when I entered high school in 1963, the town where my family had recently put down roots had just built its own high school and would no longer send its students to NFA. My parents moved our family back to Norwich for one reason and one reason only, so that, like my mother and my sister before me, I could attend NFA. The move involved a significant sacrifice on their part, but I have always been grateful for their decision. My classmates can tell their own stories of sacrifices that were made by their parents and others so they could have the opportunities we have enjoyed. Most of our parents were part of what is often called the greatest generation, that generation of Americans who weathered the Depression, won the Second World War, and went on to win the peace by helping to rebuild war-ravaged nations and turning former enemies into friends. They understood both the cost and the reward of sacrifice, and they tried to teach us by their example. Graduates, members of the class of 2017, today is your day. It is a day to celebrate your achievement of an important milestone along your life's path. But today and every day moving forward, think of those who have sacrificed to support you along the way. Your parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, and other relatives. Your teachers, coaches, and staff here at NFA and at other schools you have attended, and so many others. By remembering them, by following their example, you allow them to live on in your minds and in your hearts. Graduates, you are now part owners of a tradition that dates to the founding of the Academy in 1856. It doesn't matter whether you were the first in your family to attend NFA, or if you were the first to complete high school, for that matter. We, the class of 1967, welcome you as fellow alumni. While I'm willing to bet that you have not yet planned that far ahead, we offer our wish that you will return here in 2067 to carry on our collective connection to one another and to our alma mater. Again, congratulations.
Class speaker representing the class of 1967, Mr. David Sumner. NFA is both grateful and fortunate for its wonderfully loyal and generously supportive alumni and its vast community of friends who have made it possible for NFA to award over $390,000 in prizes and scholarships this year, and we thank you. Over the past few weeks, NFA has recognized 325 of its students for their artistic talents, athletic accomplishments, and scholastic achievements. They are an amazingly talented group. Now, let us recall those who are no longer with us. In particular, we remember Grace Elizabeth Hanlon, Edison Jacob Medina, members of the class of 2017. Let us have a moment of silence to honor them and feel their presence here with us today. I would now like to recognize those seniors who will leave NFA to serve in the nation's military. Will those of you who have committed to serve our country in this very noble way please stand to be recognized? And on behalf of everyone here today, let me thank each of you for your service. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason we are all here today, the presentation of diplomas. As we announce the names, please take note of students with the honors designation of cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude in the graduation program. Faculty members Judith Bassam, Carrie Howard, Michael Bridget Chaya, and Colleen Caulfield will read the graduates' names. Will the Shattuck side of the field please rise? Presenting the first diploma this afternoon to the senior class president is Shattuck House Principal Kristen Peckrell. Senior class president Logan Livingston Gooden. Presenting the diplomas to our class of 2017 officers is Mr. David Sumner. Class Vice President, Junior Jefte Dufort. Class Secretary, Tyler Warren Riddle. And Class Treasurer, Colin Michael Jacobs.
Nancy, I. Zila Tamara Ake. Gishon Jean DeWolf Alexandri. Devin Jane Allard. Kelsey Marie Allen McQuaid. Nico Joseph Alvarado. Matthew Joseph Ander. Madison Rose Elizabeth Appio. Leonilo Arellano, Mikhail Seguan Armentia, Benjamin Daniel Ashcombe, Alexis Rosemarie Lee Axon, Ashley Ann Eit, Jacon Baez, Anissa Janae Baral, Barrington Anthony Barnes, Hannah Kate Berry, Monica Lori Bartlett, Todd Jeremy Beta, Eric Richard Bauer Pothier, Aaron Lothair Baxter, Sumner Michael Lloyd Beal, Cheryl Ann Beatrice, Savannah Nicole Pauline Beck,
Oh, here she comes.
Kyle Edward Beagle, Sharon Michelle Bell, Kiana Randy Belton, Dylan Dwight Benjamin, Catherine Lynn Bennett, Erica Lynn Benoit, Scott Hejani Benoit, Joshua Alexander Bernier, Jacob Maxwell Betts, Matthew Roger Bigelow, Alexa Marie Blaze, Craig Michael Blake, Caleb Elijah Blue, Cassidy Brooke Bonig, Sydney Rayburn Bon Kavanaugh, Michaela Nicole Boots, Olivia Rose Boudreau, Lauren Ann Bauer, Jaylene Sophia Bowley, Michael Anthony Boyce Jr., Christopher John Boyle, Patience Bradlaugh, Lelia Leslie Briggs, Luke Anthony Briggs, Cameron Joseph Brodeur, Brianna Marie Brown, Jaden Lucas Brown, Alan M. Brown, Alexander Gideon Browning, Desiree Marie Bumpus, Miranda Ilia Burgos, Ezekiel Boyce Burgos Meza, Mackenzie Lee Burke, Anthony Michael Burt, Brian Joseph Case, Alexis Raul Calderon Infante, Sydney Faye Calvert, Molly Ann Cannon, Mia Rochelle Caporaso, Bryce Colton Capunitan, Joao Augusto Cardoso, Sayla Jamelia Casey, Benjamin Alexander Cathcart, Hannah Lynn Kavanaugh, Jun Hao Chen, Kai Lun Chen, Kevin Chen, Kelly Chen Yern, Isabel Marie Cherwin, Natalie Kate Mielewska, Jason Choi, Amrin Ambia Chowdhury, Rayanne Marie Schrebes, Autumn Viola May Christopher, Gabrielle Rose Christie, Taylor Ann Churchill, Jade Genevieve Ciliano, Jericho Victoria Ciliano, Amanda Nicole Silly, Robert James Savardi, Brittany Marie Clark, Alicia Michelle Clark, Jordan Lynn Clark, Nashira Monique Clark, Tyreem Najir Clark, Tanya Renee Claudio, Rachel Lynn Clavette, Allison Sandra Cockett, Stephanie Angel Cheyenne Codner, Andrea Lee Cohey, Kiara Alexandra Coffey, Christopher Joseph Collins, Jordan Trevor Colon, Haley Veronica Conley, Fiorella del Milagro Contreras, Stefano Paolo Contreras Chaca, Brandy Lee Cook, Ethan P. Cook, Heather Shireen Cook, Bryce Francis Cormier, Taylor Park Kostick, Dejiana Monique Costley, Ariel Arissa Cotton, Kiame Marie Covey, Jason William Craig, Carly Ann Crawford, Vanessa Sky Cronin, Joseph Patrick Crowley, Robert Joseph Crudden, Perry Cruz, Tyessa Lee Cruz, Brianna Nicole Kabila, Jasmine Malia Cook Signs, Georgina Colette Dabdoob, Christopher James Darling, Scania Dals, Ransford George Darby, Jada Lynn Davis, Maggie Isabel de la Cruz Tapia, Mariah Lee DeSales, Carly Ray Delcor, Grace Martha DeLucia, Alan Dang, Marissa Lee Danamy. Jelson Barrow DePina.
Hunter Robert DeSaunier. Jenalee DeLond. Cameron Scott DeRozier. Michelle Lynn Deutsch. Charles Allen Dickens. Yamil Dip Jr. Maya Alexis Jean Dixon. Michaela Rose Dabrowski. Michael Lee Dominich. Emma Jane Dorman. Wendy Dorsonville. Marcus Daniel Drab. Jordan Elizabeth Drabinski. Daniel Roland Drainville. Zoe Kalina Drew. Caitlin Rose Duca. Morvin Widgerson Ducroisy. Nyla Dumel. Morgan Elizabeth Eccles. Ashley Edward. Zachary James Elliott. Frank Charles Ellsworth. Jerica Faith Enos. Kevin Joseph Espinoza. Catherine Estrella. Christian Allen Ewalt. Elizabeth Victoria Exley. Rubens Petrovich Fabry. Nashi Fan. Tyra Naomi Feliciano Sambolin. Shelby Ann Fells. Desiree Marie Fenner. Lauren Elizabeth Fiascanero. Danny Abmael Field Santiago. Nicholas James Fitch. Ryder Michael Fitch. Elizabeth Jane Fleming. David Zachary Fontaine. Tara Ann Fontaine. Brittany Angie Fontelas. Lauren Marie Ferrando. Christina Michelle Formiglio. Chavius Mackay Fortson. Justin Michael Francis. Bianca Francois. Shelby Lynn Freites. Alyssa Brittany Friedrich. Brady Miles Fries. Isabella Rose Fazzaro. Samantha Gabriel. Brianna Marie Gagnon. Ross Douglas Gaines. Hannah Elizabeth Garrison. Marcus Allen Gates. Mackenzie Lynn Gauthier. Brandon G. Shayna Marie Gelfond. Sean Paul Gillot. Aislinn Giselle Gladue. Braden Christopher Golis. Megan Victoria Goldstein. Angela Maria Gomez. Keishla Marie Gonzalez. Danielle Kristen Renee Good. Jada Victoria Tawana Goodwin. Olivia Rose Grady. Peter Yoon Gravelin. Tyrese Green. Jade Enola Greenlee. Matthew Scott Grohocky. Emma Bailey Gromko. Madison Jean Gurton. Nicholas Christopher Guile. Kelsey Jean Hall. Alexa Michael Hamlin. Katie Duncan Hatfield Spendolini. Victoria Ashley Hayes. Sean Michael Hayslip. Brianna Nicole Hazelton. Hu Tianqing He. Ha-Sing Yu He. Kerrigan Jaden Hegg. Chloe Elizabeth Eno. Velus David Hernandez. Helen Arlinghouse Heisey. Carson Christopher Hill. Ryerson Anthony Hill. Lydia Rose Hindle. Althea Melissa Hine. Christina Marie Holland. Amy Hong. Sabrina Marie Hanvo. Rachel Lynn Hooper. Omari Germain Horn. Madison Noel Hauk. Kevin Ann Wong. Vincent Locke Wong. Anna Elizabeth Huffman. Christy Lynn Hughes. Anna Teresa Hungerford. Emma Rose Hunt. Olivia Mary Hunt. Amanda Nicole Jacaruso. Justina Sky Jackson. Colby Travis Jakin. Stephen Daniel Jacob. Emily Rose James. Stephanie Renee Jarvis. Sakaina Jean. Jawan Patrick Johnson. Nayez Johnson Claudio. Connor Timothy Jones. Destiny Jones. Michaela Jasmine Jones. Miracle Jones. Miles Reed Joyner. Austin Aaron Judy. Garrickson Jules. Chloe Ray Callan. Jarrett Alexander Capolotis. Amanda L.B. County. Spencer Robert Keelty. Cassidy Lucille Kendall. Bethany Ann Kenyon Odo. Marcel Xavier Kimball. Destiny Tyaser Couture. Kayla Marie Klein. Taylor Neidel. Catherine Elizabeth Nesser. Ethan Paul Knieser.
Will the Shattuck side please be seated? Will the Bradlaugh side of the field please stand?
Colby Ryan Noloff. Tyler Gary Noloff. Kaylee Morgan Knowles. Grace Michelle Kovic. Tiffany Elaine Kuba. Elise Madeline Lacey. Michael David Ladford Jr. David Joseph LaFontaine. Jenna Elizabeth Lame. Katie Rose Landry. Mackenzie Marie Lane. Lawrence Albe Langlois IV. Richard Anthony Lasaracina. Carrie Lynn Lee. Paige Catherine Leecraft. Darby Legros. Vincent Gianni Leo. Margaret Ann Gonzalez Lewerk. Trenton Cage Lewis. Felix Lee. Ming Lee. Zhaotian Lee. Charles Liang. Jeffrey James Lickwola. Tessa Deanira Lickwola. Julia Chinghua Little. June Yangsing Liu. Francisca Lucrecia Lobos Perez. Cameron James Longendijk. Ever Aaron Lopez Flores. Dalma Mary Loie Lorenzo Patricio. Edwina Leadney Lorient. Rihanna Marie Lucas. Annie Saika Lucian. Amanda Ann Lumpkins. Rebecca Rose Lucier. Connor Joseph Lynch. Cameron Tyler Macco. Matthew Domenico Maglio Jr. Hannah Lauren Magree. Evan Troy Malavenda. Sierra Amanda Rose Maldonado. Corey Lee Mallet Ference. Emma Swain Mandeville. Matthew David Manifold. Emily Susan Marker. Paige Cameron Marler. Evan Holt Marquez. Caitlin Elizabeth Marazzo. Madison Paige Martin. Taylor Marie Martin. Shayla Mary Martinez Torres. Jenna Elizabeth Martucci. Andre Anson Matos. Chelsea Lynn Maynard. Joshua Michael Maynard. Lily Aaron McGee. Caitlin Jean McGuire. James David McNally. Jocelyn Jean McNally. Brandon Charles Mellinger. Emmanuel Mendez. Hannah Jean Myers. Kate Marie Myers. Michael Joseph Milano. Ezra David Miles. James Noah Miskowitz. Lindsay Ann Mulkentine. Shirley Marie Monsiger. Elisangela de Jesus Montero de Pina. Euclides de Jesus Montero de Pina. Tiana Lachey Moore. Neve Carolina Morales. Aliza Marie Moyer. China May Ryo Monroe. Bryant Abilene Whitney Miratori. Elsa Lynn Muscarella. Brandon Anthony Musella. Elijah Lewis Myers. Isabella Alexandra Naragon. Hope Serenity Nazario. Patricia Shelby Nelson. Michael David Neville. Todd Ho Nguyen. Zachary Novosad. Jordan Nicole Newt. Taylor Nicole Newt. Emily Josephine O'Connor. Carrie Lise Orengo Soto. Katia Orest. Lariana Osias. Roderick Shawan Jamel Paget. Carmen Jean Padilla Mitchell. Rebecca Marie Pagan. Nicole Alexis Palmer. Marjorie Carmen Palomino Yactas. Cesar Kyler Paredes Elias. Austin Joseph Parent. Ryan Tessung Park. Savannah Marie Paulman. Lauren Catherine Alexandria Pierce. Brandon Anthony Peck. Alexander James Pecoraro. Olivia Lee Pecoraro. Austin Tyler Pegram. Mason Richard Pellerin. Jesus Miguel Peña Luciano. Sebastian Juan Perez. Saul Perez Aguilar. Carmen Perez Garcia. Hannah Marie Parham. Francis Anthony Perino. Gabrielle May Perrone. Maggie Grace Peter. Shayla Lee Peterson. Megan Riley Phipps. Deborah Sue Pierce. Alexis Jade Pyers. Arabella Simonica Pyers Vaz. Skyla Dawn Politowitz. Michaela Dawn Pollard. Kanari Myrelle Hazar Pope. Nicole Vanessa Portella. Michaela Ann Porter. Luke Henry Portes. Kevin Richard Portafee.
Brittany Maria Post. Ludmila Jenya Potter. Jake Adam Potts. Drew Juanita Preston. Isaiah Alexander Price. Hannah Lisa Papuana. Devin Angus Pugh. Sarah Ann Peterbaugh. Gloria Stephanie Quinones. Caleb Chalker Rack. Maura Beatrice Ramo. Jeremiah Daniel Raymond. Timothy David Reeder Jr. Asia Lee Reed. Odalis Reyes Morales. Juliana Marie Reyes Vicente. Rachel May Reynolds. Carl Ronnie Richard. Leanne Marie Reese. Destiny Elena Rivera. Luis Oscar Rivera. Joshua James Ricks. Adriana Elizabeth Robbins. Macy Robert. Zachary Joseph Robert. Michaela Marie Robles. Carla Mayara Rodriguez. Kyron Damani Rodriguez. Nelieska Marlon Rodriguez Diaz. Lysandra Amelia Rodriguez Villar. Mary Elizabeth Roper. Eleni Lee Rosado de Jesus. Victor Omar Rosado Rodriguez. Elias Rosado Jr. Logan Patrick Rourke. Jingsong Rue. Jack Robert Ryan. Keegan Daniel Ryan. Peterson Peter St. Silas. Perkins St. Louis. Dominic Joseph Salvagna III. Ashley Lynn Salvamini. Tori May Samoker. Jennifer Sanan. Iris Miasotti Santiago Calderon. Sunny Sarker. Dwayne Clayton Satterwhite Edmond. Carol Ann Nicole Savaria Moffett. Samuel Vincent Sparbori. Christopher Michael Schultz. Ryan Jordan Seeley. Alexandra Logan Seward. Tyler Brendan Sebastian. Casey Lee Seminuk. Cheyenne Katrina Surretin. Brian Kevin Shaw. Lucas John Shea. Brenna Molly Marie Sherbena. Alan Shane. Cassidy Love Silva. Mia Marie Cisco. Owen Thomas Smedley. Jacqueline Jeanette Smith. Karen Ruane Smith. Megan Kathleen Smith. Morgan Lee Smith. Bobby Mitchell Smith II.
Thank you, sir.
Genesis Joan Soto Perez. Jacob Jordan St. Germain. Joshua Wayne Stanley. Travante Hassan Staten. Sierra Noel Steinhagen. Shannon Delaney Stewart. Calvin C. Stokes. Noah Thomas Straub. Jack Dennis Sullivan. Jessica Marie Surface. Vidi Jayesh Kumar Surti. Lindsay Marie Sylvia. Sarah Josephine Tuskoski. Carl Jaffe Theodore. Tatiana Tashana Thomas Brown. Ryan George Taroki. Olivia Alrea Torres. Kayla Tossis. Najmir Toussaint. Benjamin James Tracy. Naomi Trinidad Rosado. Caitlin Elizabeth Tucker. Ludovica Stephanie Tureen. Dante Keith Turner. Carlos Javier Valentin. Isabella Caroline Van Sambeck. Elise Ariel Vanas. Abigail Elizabeth Vanas Holt. Felix Vasquez Sanabria. Gabrielle Margaret Velez. Elliot Luis Venturo. Rose Marie Lissa Verdener. Megan Marjorie Victoria. Jillian Lee Wagner. Joseph David Walensowitz. Mackenzie Jean Walsh. Andy Wong. Xiao Wong. Makaya Josephine Wanaco. Allison Jessie Watrous. Tiana Jylin Watson. Tim Wang. Tiara Wheeler. John Henry Weidenheft V. Rhiannon Lee Wilbur. Zachary John Wilcox. Rhiannon Brooke Willie. Emily Corinne Williams. Taylor Jean Wilson. Liam Nicholas Wilmuth. Sheridan Lee Witkowski. Curtis William Witt. John Gallagher Wood. Elizabeth Maria Weiland. Autumn Brooke Young. Joyce Ewan. China Lee Zapata. Jacob Anthony Zayas. Justin Stephen Zenjon. Michelle Aying Zhang. Tyann Zhang. Tiffany Zhang. Sarah Zuleiku.
Will the Bradlaugh side of the field please be seated? And ladies and gentlemen and students, please join me in a well-deserved round of applause for our readers. I am extremely proud to certify that the members of NFA's class of 2017 seated before us today have successfully completed all general and specific requirements for a high school diploma prescribed by the laws of the state of Connecticut and the policies of the Board of Trustees of Norwich Free Academy. Will the class of 2017 please stand? And Mr. Logan Gooden, would you join me on stage, please?
I'd first like to call up my other officers with me on stage. Will you please move your tassels from the right to the left? Congratulations, the class of 2017!
Good job, Mr. President. You may be seated. Congratulations to the newest alumni class of Norwich Free Academy. You have made a real difference during your time at the Academy, and we know you will continue to do so wherever you go. We are extremely proud of you, we respect you, we love you, and we wish each of you continued success and happiness. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to call upon the senior band members to please join the band for one last time. And would the vocalists for the alma mater please come forward as well? Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the singing of the NFA alma mater, and I ask that you remain standing while the class of 2017 graduates and representatives of the class of 1967 exit the field. Thank you.
Till the seas become abated, and the stars forget to shine, till the clouds obscure the sunlight, and 'tis darkness all the time, till the raindrops cease their falling, and the winds forget to blow, till this gay old world stops whirling, NFA our love shall know.
You're done.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our vocalists. Marshals, please come forward. Mrs. Matola, the recessional, please. Marshals, please.